A formal complaint is expected to be filed against a Shelby County, Kentucky judge who allegedly cursed at an attorney during a court hearing. And we've found it's not the first time the judge's courtroom demeanor has been questioned. We do want to warn you, this story contains strong language that's not suitable for children. WHAS 11's Adam Walser is joining us live with the story from the Shelby County Courthouse with his iTeam investigation. Adam?
Well, Doug, it's not all that unusual to have contentious court hearings, especially in family court where such issues are on the table as divorce, division of property, and child custody. But a local attorney says that a confrontation he had with a judge here in the Shelby County Courthouse yesterday has him going to a judicial commission to make a formal complaint.
See, I'm trying to get my legal argument.
Yesterday's hearing in a heated Shelby County divorce case was one attorney Travis Locke says he wishes he could forget.
The court will recall that the parties agreed that the marital residence...
Don't tell me about what the parties agreed to if you're not going to do what you agreed to.
Judge, the parties...
Thank you very much.
Is the court aware, Your Honor, that I have a motion pending?
I don't give a rat's ass.
Travis says Judge John David Myles crossed the line when he cursed at him in open court.
Members of the judiciary are expected to treat every person who comes into their courtroom with dignity and respect, and to be courteous to those individuals, and to demand that of everyone else also. And I don't believe that that happened here.
And there's no jury here, so let's be conversational tone.
Yes, sir.
Locke says he plans to file a formal complaint with the Judicial Conduct Commission. It won't be the first complaint filed against Judge Myles.
I asked if my witnesses could testify, and he said not only no,
But hell no.
there was just no cause for that.
John Steele represented himself before Judge Myles in a divorce and child custody case because he said he couldn't afford an attorney.
The law of this Commonwealth that an individual is entitled to represent him or herself if he or she is foolish enough to do so.
You know, he's supposed to be my public servant, and our servants aren't supposed to talk to us like that.
Next.
Steele says he eventually had to take his fight to YouTube, sending links of his hearings out to judicial officials and law schools statewide.
Well, I wasn't getting any response from the Judicial Conduct Commission. I wasn't getting any response from the Supreme Court. And so I thought that my best bet was to make it as public as possible.
I don't like to be rude. I don't like to appear on YouTube being rude, and it just goes against my nature.
Eventually, the Supreme Court removed Judge Myles from Steele's case. Now Locke hopes the same thing will happen in his case.
Very much.
Now, Judge Myles didn't want to do an on-camera interview this afternoon, but I did meet with him privately in chambers where he issued the following statement, quote, "I've tried to maintain decorum at all times, and to that extent I have erred. I apologize." Now, Myles has never been disciplined by the State Judicial Commission. Reporting live from Shelbyville, Adam Walser, WHAS 11 News.